The hunt wasn't swift. It was a grind. For 3 days, I slept in intervals of 20 minutes, my war room buzzing with the chaos of a global manhunt. We traced the jet to a private island in the Caribbean, but it was empty. We tracked the ambulance that ambushed the prison bus to a junkyard, incinerated. Marcus Thorne was a ghost. Vivian was a memory, but every criminal makes a mistake. Thorne's mistake was thinking I was just a businessman. Sir, my lead hacker, a kid named Leo with terrifying skills, called out. I found a signal. It's faint, encrypted to hell and back, but it's consistent. What is it? A pacemaker. I frowned. Thorne has a bad heart? No. Vivian's father. I remembered the old man in the hospital, red-faced and shouting. He had a heart condition. The signal is pinging from a warehouse district in the port of Newark, Leo said. It came online 10 minutes ago. Someone must have charged the monitoring device he wears. They have her parents too, I realized. Leverage. Or bait, Miller warned, checking his weapon. I don't care, I said, grabbing my own coat. Let's go. The warehouse was a rust bucket graveyard of shipping containers. Rain lashed down, turning the ground to black mud. We moved in silence, a team of 6. Inside, the space was cavernous. In the center, under a single flickering halogen light, sat 3 chairs. Vivian, her father, her mother. They were tied up, gagged. Vivian looked worse than I had ever seen her. Bruised, terrified, her designer clothes torn. Clear, Miller whispered into his comms. No hostiles visible. It's wide open, I murmured. Too easy. I stepped into the light. Vivian's eyes widened. She tried to scream through the gag, shaking her head frantically. Donovan, a voice boomed from the shadows. So gallant. Marcus Thorne stepped out from behind a stack of crates. He looked exactly as I remembered. Slick, predatory, wearing a suit that cost more than most people's lives. Flanking him were 4 men with assault rifles. And Dylan. Hello, Marcus, I said calmly. I see you haven't lost your flair for the dramatic. And I see you haven't lost your arrogance, Thorne sneered. You took everything from me, Donovan. Your father started it, but you finished it. I intended to take your money, ruin your name, and leave you broken. But Vivian, she complicated things. He walked over to Vivian and stroked her hair. She flinched violently. She actually started to feel guilty. Thorne laughed. Can you believe it? The little gold digger fell in love with her Mark. She called off the final transfer. That's why we had to improvise with the abuses candle. Vivian's tears flowed freely. She looked at me, pleading for forgiveness I didn't have. Let them go, Marcus, I said. This is between us. Oh, it ends with us, Thorne agreed. But first, a trade. You transfer the remaining assets of Blackwood Corp to this account. He held up a tablet, and I let the girl and her useless parents live. Refuse, and I kill them, slowly, while you watch. And if I transfer the money, you kill us all anyway, I countered. Probably, Dylan piped up, smirking. But at least you die a hero. I looked at Vivian. I looked at her shaking parents. And then I looked at my watch. Miller, I said softly. Sir, did you cut the power? Yes, sir. Click. The warehouse plunged into absolute darkness. What the? Thorne shouted. Bang! A flashbang grenade exploded, blinding white light searing the retina. Move! Move! I yelled, diving toward the hostages. Gunfire erupted. My tactical team, using night vision, engaged Thorne's mercenaries. It was chaos. Bullets sparked against the metal containers. I reached Vivian. I didn't have a knife, so I shot the lock off her chair with my sidearm. Get your parents, I shouted over the noise. Get to the exit. Vivian scrambled up, unbinding her parents with frantic hands. Donovan, look out! I spun around. Dylan was lunging at me with a knife. I blocked his strike, grabbing his wrist. You like swimming, Dylan? I grunted, twisting his arm until the bone snapped. Let's see how you do in deep water. I kicked him into a vat of industrial runoff.